Hey guys, how are you? My name is Ryan Tyson. I am part of Active Prospect. We're a technology company focused on customer acquisition, but more importantly, compliance. My background, I've been in the home services and energy vertical for about 10 years, mostly home services. We work with a ton of solar companies, so that's kind of been a pretty seamless transition to this space here. What I want to talk to you guys about is, I think, a huge gap in the compliance side of this industry. What do we do at Active Prospect from the compliance piece? So we think this part of what this industry is doing is very underserved from a documenting proof of consent. I don't claim to be a lawyer. However, our technology can, again, very much streamline the way that your companies, whether you are buying real-time raw data or you're purchasing lead list, how are you documenting consent? What we've seen in this space is it's very much piecemealed together. What our system will do is, whether you have a first-party website or you have a third-party lead list you're buying, verifying all this information on the page from the inception of when the lead was created is very, very important. On the right side, you can see verify, retain, and insights. Verify, that is the piece of the consent language. TCPA is governing this entire industry, as we know, and so ensuring that you guys have appropriate TCPA language on every lead you generate and or lead you are buying is very, very important. Retaining it, statute of limitations for TCPA will state that you need to have proof of consent for up to 4 years. What our company will do, partnering with us, is we store it in our cloud system. As long as your team is retaining it as well, we will store it for you for 5 years to make sure that you guys are protected. This is what Trusted Form will spit out from the compliance piece. Again, typical process I see is a little who's who and finger pointing of who owns the compliance piece. When you work with Active Prospect, each lead that you are buying, whether, again, on a first-party website, the websites that you guys own and operate, any serial litigator, every industry has them. They make their money, they make their hard-earned dollars going after individuals who do not have compliance on their phone calls and their text messages and their emails. That is what's called an unsolicited phone call, an unsolicited text message. And this form right here, again, 99.9% effective across all of the, across all the instances we've seen with outbound dialing, outbound texting, and the use of auto dialers as well. This part is very important as well. What do you get when you use Trusted Form? A very important piece, and how we tie this all into customer acquisition, is where does that lead come from? How can we then take the information from the certificate, give it to our marketing teams, and understand customer acquisition, lower cost of marketing? All these data points up here you will see, where did the lead come from? Where was the lead? Where did that lead get generated from? When our outbound call centers are making those phone calls, did that convert into appointment? Did that convert into a customer? If so, how do we go back and learn where that data is coming from? Time on page is very important. You guys, again, are buying lead lists from multiple places. Is that time on page 1 second? I think all of us know that anyone who's filling out a web form looking for a service provider probably cannot fill out a web form in less than 1 second. Probably fraudulent data. We should probably look at the IP address and understand, should we be buying these lead lists? And this is really what we do, the promises of Active Prospect. Again, my background's been in home services. We have over 300 clients in home services. On that side of our business, we work with all the large insurance providers, legal, finance, mortgage. In this room specifically, we work with Clean Sky. We've worked with NRG on the, we've worked with Nordic on the commercial. And so, again, happy to talk to you guys through how we can support the compliance piece of what you guys do, and then take all the data that we can generate and, again, hopefully help you guys on the cost of marketing side as well.